Worry less about where I was born and more about where you want to die.
You've been activated. Do you need a minute?
Cheerio, Dick.
Bloody great show the other night. Small man, just the back of a pub. Hey, we met one time, you remember?
What now?
What? Don't judge.
How are we supposed to live? I can't make ends meet. House for the homeless. The SIRS Home Office liaison works here, but I'm not seeing them on any unsecured surveillance. Ah, but their assistants here. Start by hacking them.
Right, got it.
Someone died over here.
Locking that spider box.
Here, moving on. Shit's thing over here.
I can't make ends meet.
Searching the area, nothing so far.
How are we supposed to live? We're not going anywhere.
Trespasser may have fled. Hear that? Oh, my fucking head! Ah!
Let's find them. Straight away. Drone, initiate search.
Don't say that. Why would you say that? That drone's not mine, son. Here.
Download complete. Now scarf her or they'll kill you for sure.
Spread out. Stay in contact.
Got it. 16 email threads indicate the Home Office liaison is a right lush. She spends most of her time down at the Three Hawker Boys. If you want to start a relationship with her, that's as good a place as any.
I need the coordinates.
Done. Found her.
You are very strong and sexually attractive to me, and look powerful. Is this working?
Ooh, if that's how you treat a one-liner, I shudder to think of what you do with two. Goodbye.
What if I buy you a beverage? Put you in a better mood.
Oh, I'm in a great mood, actually. It's just that I'm wasting my scant leisure time fending off the advances of a haggard swamp creature.
Fuck you!
Not even in your wildest dreams, sweetie.
I'm still learning the nuances of human interaction, but my analysis indicates that you aren't her type.
That's obvious. Shut up now.
Quit your whining. There's plenty of fish in the sea, and we've got the biggest saltwater aquarium in town. At least one of our fish is bound to be fuckable.
Go on.
Just try someone else. Maybe a man this time. Dead set calling. You ready?
Here we go again.
I hope you're not doing anything important. You've been activated.
I got you.
Are we all, really? They just took advantage of the system. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Street smart, they call it. No?
Reminder, the use of all VPN or other private networks is against the law. All persons found in contravention of the law will be subject to prosecution.
Huh? I don't mind the Kellys being around. They protect us from all the other criminals, yeah? At least with them, you know where to shut your yap and move along. It's the petty pricks I've got a problem with. Those bastards could stick you for looking at them funny. Well, the Kellys get rid of that kind of slime. If you know not to go where the Kelly boys hang out, you can avoid them. So they're fine by me.
They think they can do whatever they want. They will see. What now? Fed up of this bullshit. They're missing the wrong person.
Clan Kelly knows how to make money, I tell you. When did this thing the other day? Can't see where. You know, they don't let you in unless you know someone. There was this fight going on. Oh, brilliant. Never felt more alive.
They think they can do whatever they want. They will see.
Sure. I love
You're not the army, you're not the police. What are you?
Seriously, what is wrong with something? Jesus fucking Christ, mate. Oh, come the fuck on.
Get in.
Piss off, you cunts.
Brilliant.
The people united.
Suspicious persons to proper authorities. Alertness is our best defense.
What
Ah, just what I needed. Yes, hello. How are you? Just wondering. Have we ever matched an invite before?
If we didn't, I'm going to have their CEO killed.
Oh, please don't. That may not be entirely true for you now.
Careful who you fib to. Someone almost died.
Oh, we wouldn't want that to happen now, would we?
I should say. Shall we move this conversation somewhere a bit more private? Oh my! Didn't know you could do that. What other secrets are you hiding?
What can I say? I'm a man of mystery.
So after all that, did you acquire the biometric data?
Oh, yes. I got the biometrics. I can be very persuasive when I need to be.
Nice one. What now?
It seems you'll have to maintain the ruse a bit longer. The upload is still going and I have an incoming connection from the liaison.
Put her on.
Enough crap. Who the hell are you? You working for the Russians? China? Fucking America?
What about Belgium? Can't I be working for Belgium?
Oh, do shut up.
Upload complete. Malik is on the line. I'm sure he'll be very grateful and polite.
This will have to do. We can meet at Westminster Abbey to discuss the results. And I wanted to say, you performed somewhat better than anticipated.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
He's disconnected.
Seriously, for real?
I've marked the meeting location on your map. Don't hurry.
Thank you, Bagley.
does this always bloody bring it down a notch, would you? You hear what the Kelly's doing? Anymore, can you? I'm not gonna let my blood boil over this situation. It's free, really?
You've arrived at Westminster Abbey, final resting place of noted cousin fucker King Edward I.
Is that relevant, Buckley?
It is if you're his cousin. Anyway, have a seat. I'll notify Malik you've arrived.
I have to walk away. I haven't slept in 76 hours. I can't do this.
You're just tired.
No, I'm afraid. I know who runs Zero Day, and I don't think I can beat her.
You don't have to. Just give me the name. I'm not asking.
All right. I'm trusting you with this. My analysis indicates that Zero Day is led by the current director of SIR's counter-terrorism, Emma Child. Legend has it she's the reason that Gorbachev survived the coup in '91, but more than that, she's my friend. She mentored me through my first field assignment years ago.
This must be hard, then.
Wait. There's always a margin of error. If you go after Emma and I'm wrong, you'll have her and Zero Day to contend with. Confirm it's her before you do anything.
We'll be careful.
Be right. Or we'll both be dead.
I hate to agree with a career snoop, but Malik's right. We need to tread carefully here. This is the head of SIR's fucking counter-terrorism we're moving against.
Easy now. We're not moving against anyone yet. My child is just a lead until we get to know more.
Okay, I can live with that. So how do we find her?
Bagley, scan SIR's dossiers, will you? If we find out who's working for her, we may be able to intercept the communications.
Done.
Oh, aren't you clever? But we can't just wait around for them to slip up and blab Emma Child's location. We have to make them slip up and call a meeting with her. So we do something big, something old school DedSec. Really scare the shit out of them.
Emma Child is the head of SIRS counter-terror, which coordinates operations with Albion out of the old MI6 building. So, if we were to break in and leave a message that we know will get back to her...
That's a good plan. Let's make it happen.
Yep.
Me as well, mate. I know. Yeah.
That is the old MI6 building, one of the most prominent intelligence organizations in the world. But now, thanks to SIRS taking over, the dark heart of every secret scheme and bloody coup in the whole of Europe. So, no huge difference, really.
Why the hell did I sign up for this?
Bagley don't... Scare her. You just have to find the central server room and connect us. We'll do the rest. You've got this.
drawer from the case.
Intriguing.
Something set off the alarm. Searching now. Drone, initiate search. False alarm. As you were. Backup units to my location.
They've escaped. We need to regroup.
What was that? I hear something.
Out you go, you creepy thing.
I'm here to help.
quick mission update, but you have to promise not to be mad.
Don't be cute, Bagley. Just tell me.
Well, since you didn't promise, I can't give you the details, but suffice to say there's an absolute piss monsoon of Albion goons heading your way.
Damn. Holy shit. I'm just glad we're on the same side.
Nice. Now get out of there. We'll bell you when we've got something.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Got it. Watch for hostiles, people.
Anyone have visual? Anyone?
Look at that. Your plan worked. There's more buzz coming from Emma Child's organisation than a nest of rowdy wasps.
That was quick.
Well, I may have sent everyone in Child's inner circle security footage of your little MI6 operation, just to speed things up a bit.
Is that really safe?
No, not really. But then you're a violent insurgent who runs around in a colourful mask, punching mercenaries, stealing top-secret intelligence and driving through street cafes. Define safe.
Touché. So what now?
A small group is meeting with Emma Child in a parking garage. They've switched off the CCTV cameras, but if you connect me to the building's CTOS hub, I can switch them back on, because I'm very clever.
Then that's our move.
Dead set calling. You're up.
Fantastic.
Accident, sorry.
Reminder, this is the parking garage where Emma Child is meeting with her inner circle. Malik has asked that you confirm she really is in charge of Zero Day before we do anything. So try and hack the camera system to see if we can get a look at that meeting.
Using restraining measures.
We have a shooter already.
Keeping you safe.
Moving on, no one's here.
This area will be used for neutral purposes.
Moving on, no one's here.
I think this is how it works.
It's too much of a coincidence. He slips away and our case server gets hit. Richard Malik is behind this.
I've got wetwork assets on standby, Mrs. Child.
Malik is dead the moment he surfaces.
What do you mean, the moment he surfaces? Are you telling me we have nothing?
Yes, ma'am. For lack of a better word, he's vanished. Hasn't been at work, hasn't been at home, hasn't bought anything with a card.
Of course he hasn't. He's not a moron. He knows our tools. We can't rely on filament. We have to use our fucking eyes and ears.
He may have left London. Perhaps he's hiding out in the country.
This is why all these excuses smell like horse shit.
We do have a supporting theory, Mum. We think Malik's been in contact with DedSec. It could be they're hiding him.
He's treating London like enemy territory. He's made contact with the local insurgency and got them working with him. So, here's what we're gonna do. Reallocate all resources to the DedSec file. If we shake that tree long enough, Malik's bound to fall out. Do your fucking jobs. Get out there and kill some terrorists.
Call Malik back.
Want to see how much havoc we can cause today? I promise it'll be fun.
Okay, I will do it.
Emma Child just opened a secure optic link to the Home Secretary. If you really want to clear your names for the bombings, this may be your chance to gather the evidence. Get close to the car and I can hack in, plugging you into Emma Child's comm. Try to drive casually.
This is Director Child coding in. Kilo Alpha Kilo 711.
Code and voice print confirmed. You're on a secure line to the Home Office, Director.
Hold on, Mr. Secretary. I seem to have a communications anomaly. Probably nothing, but let's switch channels to be safe.
Well, that's annoying. Stay close and I'll see if I can get them back.
We're reallocating resources to the DedSec file. Mr. Secretary, I wanted to bring this up directly because of the recent incident with your liaison to the service.
Oh. Oh, God. You think that was DedSec? I thought we'd chalk that up to your problem child, well, Malik, was it?
Yes. That's the sensitive bit, Mr. Secretary. There's new evidence that suggests Malik may be working with DedSec.
For fuck's sake, Emma, this is a disaster.
It's under control. Shit, sorry, Tom, but we have to switch channels again. One moment.
Oh, it seems this conspiracy goes all the way to the top. Or close to it, anyway. Stay nearby, we've almost got it. Well, she definitely noticed that. Get after her before she escapes.
And just how exactly is any of this under control, Emma?
Because one of them is currently hacking into my car's comm. That's where those anomalies are coming from.
You sound suspiciously calm about that.
This isn't my first day, Tom. I'm not in the car. It's a decoy. But it does have an active beacon that's calling Albion down right on top of them as we speak. I'll have one of them in custody within an hour.
That was me disconnecting this time. You had better run. I have Malik for you.
I'm going underground. I can't risk direct contact anymore.
Wait, you heard what Child said, yes? She's trying to kill you. Now we have proof.
I did hear her. She knows I'm working with you, which means she's closer than I thought. I'm sorry, but we're out of time. Goodbye.
Stupid bastard.
Fuck him. We know who's behind Zero Day now. We don't need him. We just have to find her.
As it happens, when I was getting intimate with the MI6 server, I came across a list of SIRS safe houses scattered throughout the city. There are quite a few, though.
Yes, but we know who her people are, and we can find where they've been. Bagley, track their GPS data against the list of safe houses.
Brilliant. Prioritize them by likelihood, Bags. Let's get this bitch.
I found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
no worries.
How can you say that? It's bad enough we're under constant surveillance with the checkpoints. The real you, right? I had a call from Albion roughed up for being a suspected illegal. And why was he suspected? Some fucking...
That's how it is sometimes. You know what? Not my business.
Oh, wonderful.
You're near an Everchild's hideout. Poke around to see if you can find a clue.
I'm on it.
Someone else sloughed off work, and now it's your turn.
Let's do it.
Terribly sorry, everyone, but one of your teammates has been kidnapped.
What the hell?
Saz has got to be behind this. That was way too clever for Albion acting on their own. The question's why.
Well, they're being taunted for information about Malik, of course. I thought that was obvious when we saw that meeting where Emma Child said, and I'm paraphrasing, kidnap someone and torture them for information about Malik.
Fuck. We have to find Malik. Bags, there's got to be some way to get him a signal.
Sure, I've marked a location for you. In his eagerness to leave in a huff, Malik failed to encrypt his last message. It was almost too easy to trace it back to his safe house.
What's your point exactly?
Malik has a stick so far up his arse it controls his thoughts. By now he'll have noticed his error and moved. But there's no way he isn't monitoring that safe house computer. If we use it to send a message like, return our calls or we tell Child everything, I'm sure the stick will compel him to listen.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do it.
Malik's safe house is somewhere around here, but it will be well hidden. Maybe have a look for a slightly off-colour brick or an inconspicuous lever.
What? That lever does look a bit dodgy, doesn't it? What's happening?
hostile targets. Employing combat measures.
Hold it.
GBB reporting.
Bagley, how about some help?
Right. It seems Malik's made some upgrades to security. And since he's both a security expert and a paranoid lunatic, I don't know if you can handle this one. Well, I can. Haha. Did you like that? With the drone? Pretty good, right?
Nice one, Bugs.
Thank you. Look, if we know anything about Malik, it's that he thinks he's much cleverer than he is. Which means as soon as I start, some drones or something are going to come after me. So just watch my back, all right?
I'm onto it.
Ha! Drone bays. I knew it. Oh, come on, Malik. Make it hard, at least. All that big talk and security drones is all you've got, you hack. Oh, I'm Malik, and I think I can analyse SIRS dossiers faster than Bagley, but my idea of heavy security is automated proxy jumping. Please. All right, you ready?
Let's go.
Lovely jubbly. Really, Malik? Do you really think I'll be fooled by this thing? Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll work out soon. And I'm back. Do try to keep them off me this time. You know, this will go a lot faster if you keep the drones off me. Let's try this again. And I'm back. Do try to keep them off me this time. Alright, if I just flip this bit like that, inject this script over here, and voila! No, that did not work at all. Shit. You know, this will go a lot faster if you keep the drones off me. Let's try this again. Aha! You just thought I'd get obsessed with the brilliant little details and miss the larger structure, didn't you, Malik? That's actually pretty clever, but not cleverer than me. Message encoded using the same cipher he used earlier, set to repeat every 15 seconds.
Good job, everybody. Now we just have to convince Malik to help us get our friend back.
Fantastic.
And thank you. I know this is getting scary, but you're all brave as fuck. I'm proud to call you my friends.
Incoming connection from an unknown encrypted source.
That's got to be Malik. Put him on.
You had better have a very good reason for threatening me, or this conversation will be very short.
Miss Child kidnapped one of ours. But more to the point, she's likely asking them about you.
I see. As it happens, I've been keeping tabs on Emma. But I have a condition. The Semtex is still missing, and if I have any hope of recovering it, I need you to take Emma alive.
All right.
Right then. SIRS uses construction sites to interrogate short-term arrests. They're isolated, and it's easy to hide bodies. And my sources tell me Emma just turned up at one.
What's your point exactly?
If your operative hasn't turned already, that's probably where she'll have her.
I'm onto it.
The longer your operative is in captivity, the longer Emma has to work on her. Find your friend before they talk, and capture Emma. Good luck.
So you discovered the weapons dealer's one true weakness, being killed. Our prospect will be grateful for the assistance. Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us. Good news. It's time to put your life on the line for the Resistance.
You left me hanging too long.
Right. No. No.
This is the construction site where Malik thinks Emma Child is holding our operative, which checks out. Security's tighter than a rubber glove and a bowling ball.
Copy.
I have a call from... Strange. This isn't what...
Stop! You fucking idiots!
Who the hell is this?
Emma Child, Director of SIR's Counter-Terrorism. You are making a terrible error here. You cannot...
Get off my voice channel. Apologies, everyone. Took a moment to work out how they hacked us.
It's fine, Bagley.
On the plus side, it seems Malik's lead was good. It's likely she'll keep her operative close to use as leverage. You should find her wherever you find Child.
Standard quadrant search. I have this one. Drone, initiate search.
Unable to locate suspect. Continue searching.
Search complete. Sync time codes.
I want this hacker found.
Suspect is still here. Heads up! Wait.
Search the area.
Initiate lockdown. I don't like the look of this drone. Where are you hiding?
Something dodgy going on.
Wait, what was that noise?
Come on. Back it in. Sending out a drone. Christ.
Where did you go off to? Drone, begin search.
Keep our eyes peeled. Drone, initiate search of the area.
Quadrant clear. Moving to assist.
I'll keep looking.
Stick to
I've got a bullet with your name on it. Come out! Wherever you are!
No room for error here.
Someone's shooting! Help! I'm trapped!
I'm coming for you! You're already dead.
Moving to last known position.
Taking cover!
Let's move in. Let's scare them out.
I was afraid I might meet you one day.
Engaging the hostile! Suspect is nearby. Go! Shots fired! I need help! Taking fire! I'm getting shot out here! But it's not gonna hit! Ah! Ah! Anyone else? Anyone? Going to check their last position.
Run a search. Make it quick. I could have left a fucking bomb in there. Do you want to know why I didn't?
Because you miscalculated.
Because we have something in common. Richard Malik stabbed both of us in the back. Watch.
Albion's new policing contract as promised. Everything set your end.
Oh, it will be. But first you're going to tell me what this is really about.
All right. I'm infiltrating a terrorist group called DedSec. I'm setting up a meeting with them, and your men will capture me before DedSec arrives. So it has to look real. They can't know it's a setup.
You are a piece of work, Richard. What the hell are you getting out of this?
Dead terrorists.
I can't prove it yet, but I think Malik was involved in the bombings and the cover-up. What's more, I think he and his conspirators are planning to do it again.
He said that was your plan.
He would. It's basic tradecraft. Want to sell a lie, weave it into the truth.
What, we're just supposed to trust you instead?
I had something more transactional in mind. I have your operative. Help me kill Malik, and you get them back. That door will unlock in 30 seconds.
But wait! It was Malik all along? He's behind Zero Day?
Impossible to say for sure, but it does look that way. We do know for sure that he's trying to set us up for the next attack.
You know how I feel, but this is risky. It has to be your call.
Then we do it, 0 day or not. Malik wants us dead, and he's got one of ours. You know what we need to do.
Okay, how do we do this?
If you're seriously asking how to kill Malik, I have ideas. A lot of ideas.
I want to keep it simple. Let's just get him in the open and...
Yes, that would work, but it's not very much fun. Oh, you want to poison him at least? We haven't poisoned anybody yet.
Bagley, please. Shooting him sounds more humane.
Noted. I'll contact Child and tell her DedSec has agreed to help. I have Malik for you. Remember, you want to convince him to meet you somewhere public so we can install some air cooling in his skull.
All right, I'm prepared.
Do you have Emma, Child?
There was a problem. We need to meet.
What happened?
She knew we were coming. We need to meet and regroup. Piccadilly might be a good place.
No. Piccadilly's crawling with Albion. How about Trafalgar Square?
What do you think, Bagley?
Trafalgar Square is optimal.
Good, it's decided. I'll see you soon.
He's disconnected.
Bagley, contact Child. It's time to get our operative back.
Capital.
Yes. What?
We are set. Bagley will give you the details, but first it's your turn. Where is our operative?
You can have them when Richard is dead.
No, we made a deal. You want what we have? Then you do your part first.
Fine. As a show of trust, I'll order a hot drop at a random location. I will not, however, waste anyone covering them. So get there fast if you want them back in one piece.
Only upper-class voices were the ones that spoke.
Hello. DedSec needs your help.
I'm onto it.
No problem.
Filming is commencing for the Global British Broadcasting Network.
Yeah, no, I did. No, this is ridiculous.
There's our missing friend. Uncuff them and send them back to the safe house.
Cheers, mate.
You good?
Of course. If that's all, I'll be returning to the safe house.
Fantastic.
Splendid. As soon as they return, I'll be sure to issue them a pair of fresh underpants. Now, let's get someone over to Trafalgar Square.
Agreed. Time to end this.
I'm not looking for mates, mate.
Report any suspicion.
I hope this isn't a bad time, but we need your particular skill set for something.
Ready to go, actually.
Hey, good to see you. Didn't get drowned.
Criminals! Pigs!
Emma Child for you.
Good. I can see you. Let's go over the plan. The Canadians loaned me an office across the square, so I can keep an eye on you. God bless the Commonwealth. So, here's what's going to happen. There are 4 snipers covering the angles. Here, 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 and here. Your job is to locate Malik. And when you're sure it's him, scratch your eyebrow. That confirms the target. Then count to 2 and duck.
And how do I know you won't just kill me too?
I've seen what you people are capable of when you're pissed off. If you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. How does that sound?
Very good.
Fire team leader, report.
No sign of Malik, Mum. Nice clear shot on this dead sick prick, though.
Don't tempt me.
Fuck. Where the hell is he?
I don't like this one bit.
I don't like it either. Shit. I don't have a filament terminal in here. I'll have to request one. Bear with me. This will take a while.
Help me out here, Bagley.
Oh, if only every person in London was required to wear a piece of high-tech surveillance equipment. Start hacking optics, and I'll see if any of them caught sight of Malik.
On it.
I'll scrub their body cam memory to see if it got a look at Malik. That's him by the litter bin. He's either leaving a dead drop or trying to eat out on the cheap.
What exactly is going on here?
Fuck. Malik may be doing his laundry. It's a technique for losing a surveillance team. If so, that dead drop has a second meeting location in it.
Is he onto us?
I don't think so. He'd vanish if he thought there was a real threat. I'll put the shooters on standby while we readjust.
What the hell is going on here?
Did you really think I could be outsmarted by Nigel bloody Cass? He recorded that meeting because I wanted him to. It got to Emma Child because I wanted it to. And now law enforcement has full profiles on all of you. If you want to live, get on the ground and put your hands on your head.
As if I would surrender to you.
No, you misunderstand. I meant so the shrapnel doesn't hit you.
Move in!
Damn.
They're over here!
Okay, this is bad. Are these winners always going to be after me?
Until you lose them, yes.
You're amazing, Bugs.
Get out now!
But Child was in the embassy.
Too late now! Run!
Bagley, what happened? I heard a noise and then nothing. The line just cut.
Unfortunately, that piece of your heart isn't the only thing that died. Anyway, you're up.
What the Ross? I'm wanted all of a sudden. I didn't do anything to deserve it.
I'm seeing the same thing, Bagley. Do you know what's happening?
It seems Malik wasn't bluffing. Your faces are all over the news, and not in a cool way.
Shit. Bagley, get everyone to the safe house. We have to debrief.
I hope this isn't a bad time, but we need your particular skill set for something.
Right.
Delivery drones transport. Can't all be honest? They're perfect for shady business. Drugs.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
In breaking news, a large explosion has occurred at the Canadian High Commission in Trafalgar Square. SIRS has issued a statement that the terrorist organization DedSec is active once again after months of relative silence. If you suspect anyone of being a member of DedSec, report them to SIRS immediately using your CSAY app. SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik personally oversaw an investigation that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
Step back.
London is waiting for you to fight the good fight.
Oh, you must be DedSec. Or are you? That's exactly what an agent of the shadow government would want me to think.
Come again?
Come on. Marionette government, rich and powerful string pullers. We all know money talks, and these are the people that have it. If they decide to pool the resources...
Huh?
Look, I've identified almost all of the key members, the ones really in charge. Everything you need to sabotage their operations. If you're really who you say you are, shouldn't be a problem.
I'll see what I can do. Is it just me, or was that bonkers?
Oh no, she's off her fucking lip for sure. Allegedly, her shadowy cabal is headquartered at a nearby Albion field office. Might be worth investigating regardless.
All right then, let's get debunking.
DedSec's gonna do more than just this.
Come on, someone's got to be willing to take a chance. Why not add some stakes to the match? We are keeping you safe.
What do we have, Bags?
Some Albion guards posted here are selling pallets of high-tech weaponry to Clan Kelly at a healthy markup. I mean, sure, it's corrupt, but it hardly rises to the level of evil scheme.
Brilliant. Time to destroy shit.
There are the weapons.
Stand down now! Appreciate that. Rotten to the core, man. You fucked this one up.
Excellent. You've dismantled a non-existent conspiracy. Shall we let our friend know what we found?
Look, mate, we knocked off everything on your list, but there was no conspiracy. Just a bunch of parasites getting rich off London's misery.
What? No, that... Oh, I see what's happened. They saw you coming and destroyed the evidence. Not your fault, you did all you could. Besides, you've proven you're not part of the deep elite, although I probably could have guessed.
You could really make a difference, you know. Join DedSec instead of sitting home on your arse.
Fine. I'm in.
We need more badass folks like you on our team. Glad to have you.
Yes, well, I'm ready to help however I can.
Hells yes!
Public approval of SIRS shot up today following Counter-Terror Director Malik's statement that the Five Eyes nations will execute a coordinated global response to the DedSec threat.
Mr. Malik, what is the service doing to protect the people of Britain right now?
Well, we're aiming a little higher than just Britain. Soon we can know if anyone in any CTOS-using country in the world so much as utters the word DedSec. Thank you.
SIRS advises citizens that positive discussions of the DedSec terrorist organization or their actions may result in investigation.
does this always bloody happen?
All right, everybody just relax.
Without Dead Set, I'd have followed. Really out there making a difference. Clearing people's debts, saving them from Albion.
This is a message for DedSec. I believe Richard Malik is about to murder me in some gruesome way. If you see Malik, tell him
Canada House was destroyed by a series of explosions, and an individual known to be part of the DedSec organization was seen on CCTV attempting to flee the area. SIRS new Director of Counterterrorism, Richard Malik, issued the following statement.
I call upon my counterparts around the world to treat the DedSec threat with all due vigilance. They are not a resistance. What are they resisting? They are an international terrorist militia. And along with my counterparts in the Five Eyes nations, I am building an...
You get the idea. You're fucked.
He's systematically destroying us. We need to kill Malik.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend that. All scenarios show DedSec's odds of survival approaching 0 before he can be found. Malik probably worked out the same thing.
Way ahead of you.
Bagley, show them what we got.
Done. The working theory is this. Blowing up a government building like Canada House would require bribes, an infiltration team, materiel, and so on. Doing it without leaving a paper trail would be impossible. Some of you nicknamed this paper trail the Malik dossier. We're going to break into SRS headquarters, steal it, and prove Malik was behind the bombing. If we're lucky, we might even find some details on Zero Day. Your missions list has been updated.
Hey, one more thing. I know Malik's currently our best lead on Zero Day and the bombings, but he's fucking dangerous. If you see him, don't try to take him alive. It's not worth it.
On the contrary, I think what Malik knows about Zero Day and the bombings outweighs the well-being of any individual operative. Malik ought to be taken alive and interrogated.
People are just trying my patience.
Hi, how are you? That's good. Let's go.
Copy.
Moving elsewhere.
Is our security malfunctioning? Definitely something up.
Nothing here, but I don't think it's a faulty alarm. Drone, enter search protocol. Take a look.
I just want to throw up.
Nothing to report. Checking elsewhere.
Nothing in the vicinity. Gonna keep looking.
Shit! Fucking...
Trust me, you're better off.
In order to access the filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower. Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly, if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
Steal a ticket. Break down the fire exit door. Just get to see this show. Broken Dreams, the political musical of the decade. Book your seat at the very...
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access. Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
Wait, what?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
Any ideas?
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down.
Someone's shooting! Negative contact. Moving on. Don't search the sector.
Acknowledged. Searching the area.
Drones down, server room unlocked. And buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
Any ideas?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
So we're basically unplugging it and putting it back in. All right then.
Close enough.
His wallet just vanished.
something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hint. Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bomb were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise. And it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the Secretary.
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail? And that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favour to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he? I suppose. You're it. Ready to go?
Always.
Could you do something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hint.
Let's fucking do this. Investigating.
you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bombs were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable. I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise. And it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
Need some cover!
We are keeping you safe.
Grenade! This is a nightmare!
Here I come!
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail? And that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favour to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit.
Somebody help!
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though. What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little side-ops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
My God! Everyone's down!
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Now let's find Malik and fuck him up, yeah?
With pleasure. Integrated with filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Let's do this.
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
Now what?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
And what's going on with Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favour. It's taking him to a secure location.
Is there a reason why we're not driving that car right into the river?
Believe me, I'd love to. But he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Malik has been secured at the safe house.
All right. Now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
Hey, look, they're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Let's see it.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as DedSec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
All right, Malik. We know you bombed the embassy, and we know you were behind the bombing at Tone and everywhere else. So you just be straight with me, yeah?
The earlier bombings, what are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
No. You knew about Zero Day when we met you, cuz.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Whatever, man. Even if you are telling the truth, you've done plenty. You're gonna rot in here.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are. DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
Hey,
Man's got this DedSec shit down on lock.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
So what? Are you trying to beef me or pay man a compliment, Bagley boy?
You'll get used to Bagley's mannerisms. I think you did quite well.
You'll like this. Got word from Hamish that Nigel Cass is planning to unveil some new nasty project at a press conference.
And why would I like that? Albion's always got some sort of nasty plan going.
Because Hamish has convinced his Albion contact to talk to us. Apparently it took some doing, since Radu's a squirrely sort. He's been especially agitated lately. But he has insider information we could use. The meeting's at the Drowning Post.
Wouldn't mind a drink while we plan how to give Nigel fucking Cass a black eye.